Hello and welcome back to vlog number 2, and this is so exciting because this is the second part of the restaurant renovation. If you didn't see the first one, click on the link somewhere up here. Sorry about that. I should probably move this way, but oh, no, okay, can't. I wanted to pick up where I left off on the last one and show you little clips of what's been happening. I wasn't able to vlog the whole process because there was just way too much noise anytime I tried to talk in the restaurant. So I thought it was better to sit down and insert clips and update you and show you what's been going on step by step so that we can catch up and then start the vlog again today. Okay, so I got back from holiday mid-September and it's now the 26th of September. It's Wednesday. For once, I know the date. So much has been happening and it's been amazing. The people we've been working with have been so cool, and the guys and me have just been working sort of non-stop every single day, getting really involved, and I love it. So the first thing that happened was the ceiling got a lick of paint. White paint on the ceiling. It's starting to look so good, and that really brought so much more light to the space. Whilst I was away, the guys turned this into these, which was just incredible. I'd left a drawing of these two high tables that I'd envisaged, each of 2 meters 50 centimeters long, and when I came back they were built and I was like just wowed. Behind the bar has been tiled completely with a terracotta tile. It looks beautiful. I really wanted to use these natural materials through the space. It's not quite finished. I think it's being finished today actually, but that looked really good. All of the tables that came with the restaurant were sanded down. I think Steve mainly sanded them all down, but 16 tables with a thick coat of black varnish. This is what they looked like before, have been turned into these tables, which Martina and I have been painting very abstract faces on. We also had Vincent chipping, this is a bit gross, but Vincent chipped all the chewing gum that was stuck under these tables. I think there was about 10 years of chewing gum stuck under the tables. One of the less glamorous jobs. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, Vincent?
Je retire, allez, 15 ans de chewing gum là.
Combien?
15 ans de chewing gum pour ça.
Don't do this, guys. Don't put chewing gum under the tables.
Yes, please.
Sorry, I've got this like dust cough from all the sawdust in the restaurant. We also started work on this crazy light fixture. I had envisaged this huge hexagonal light fixture which would sort of fill the whole restaurant space, and the guys just went along with my idea and helped me out, and I did a design and drew the whole picture. I'll insert the picture here because it might be quite funny to see. But this was what my vision looked like, and then we built the hexagon shape. We then screwed holes into the wood and stuck the bottle tops into the wood, built the hexagonal frame, and then the idea is the really exciting thing was that we put it on the ceiling and saw it up, and then the idea is to screw in bottles under the hexagon, and then light bulbs are going to go in every single bottle. There's 132 bottles and it's gonna look so good. Naturally, there were also a few mishaps that happened along the way. I walked in one day and saw the whole restaurant painted blue, and it was not meant to be blue, it was meant to be very, very green. So I think somewhere along the way there was a mix-up between a reference number or something like that. Might have been my fault, might have been the painter's fault, we don't really know, but somewhere along the way there was a mistake. And now it's painted green and looking really, really good. The colour looks beautiful now. The bathrooms also ended up being shinier than I expected. I was expecting them to be a matte type of paint, and they ended up being shiny, and well, that's not perfect. But I'm kind of just going along with it. We don't have time to repaint the bathrooms, and if we hate them in a few months, then I'll sort of redecorate that space. But it's not a priority at this stage, but they're not quite as I'd wanted them to be. We also had some issues with the tiles being laid wrong. I wanted herringbone tiles in this chimney nook, and they're slightly slanted, you'll see on this photo. But I don't know if we're gonna have time to fix it or not. But that kind of tiling's also going on the front of the bar, so I'm just gonna make sure today, because that's happening today, that that doesn't go wrong, because that really needs to be perfectly aligned with all the angles of the bar. I'm just mentioning those points because I didn't want to exclude all of these things that go wrong in a project of this size. It's been really tough. There's been a lot of tears, to be honest. Sometimes I just come home and have a little cry and then go back. A little pathetic, I know, but it's the reality of it. Amongst all of these things, we've had some really exciting moments. Vincent and Cedric went to pick up the terrazzo tabletops and the bar top, and they look absolutely beautiful. Tabletops have arrived. We got the edges cut rounded as I'd sort of envisaged it by a marble guy called Vlad, who was just great, and just all of the workers have been amazing the whole time. Unfortunately, one of the terrazzo bar top pieces snapped. It sort of cracked, which is a bit of a shame, but really doesn't matter. It's part of the story, and there are way bigger problems we could be having. That is not a real issue, so we're getting someone to fix that, and I'm sure it'll look fine. And yesterday, which is really exciting because it's really bringing the space together, Martina started painting her fresque on the wall of the restaurant area, and it looks so good. She's continuing today. She's moved quite quickly. She's continuing this evening, I think, and it's just gonna look really good. I'm so excited. That's about it. I think those are the major updates. I've probably missed a ton of things. You know, we've also been fixing light fixtures everywhere and doing things like that. But those are the major updates. I just wanted to include those clips so you know kind of what's happened, and so I didn't sort of jump forwards to today without looking back at all of that progress. Mainly because I really want to remember it, and I want to look back and see where we came from. I think it's nice that you know just how homemade this place is. The guys have been doing so much stuff. Martina's been painting loads of stuff. I've been there every single day, sort of getting sanding stuff, spray painting stuff, doing electrical wiring, helping sort of all over the place, learning about how to tile stuff, learning about different kinds of paint codes, and it's just been incredible. We're all so involved, and I think that's what's going to make it look really good in the end. So enough rambling for now. It's 1 o'clock, I've just had lunch. I just thought I'd update you whilst I had a sort of spare half hour, whilst everybody else is taking a nap at the restaurant. Honestly, we have like the workers having naps on like camping chairs, because it's such exhausting work, but they're amazing. So I think I'll take you back to the restaurant and give you a little look around. The takeaway space is being installed today. The fridge has arrived. Oh, and a lot of our furniture has arrived, which has been really exciting, but I haven't been able to unpackage any of it. The furniture's here, all the way from Spain. 2 truckfuls, 1 and 2. And this is how things are looking today. So this is the entrance. We've got the green there. The colour looks so different depending on the light. It looks more olivey than that in real life. This is the takeaway area. We've got this fridge that's arrived. You can't really see, but that is the fridge. We've got some mirrors over here, there, and then the fridge slots in this bit. Here are going to be sort of takeaway shelves for sandwiches, and this is where the coffee machine's going to go. This is the work spot, and then you go up the stairs. And there's still loads and loads of paint around. This wall's looking really good. Got the first textured coat on the chimney breast, and I wanted this really rough texture so I can make it look really old. We've got, ciao Hailey. The tiles are starting going on the bar. This herringbone took a while to get the lines straight, but they look great. This, I don't know what this material is in English, but laiton has gone on and it looks really good. This terrazzo looks amazing. The mirrors are up at the back of the bar, and this is obviously going to be covered with the tiles. These are the tiles. Over here, the bench is going up today, which is exciting. This is Martina's undercoat of the colour that's going to go on the wall. It's looking really good. Here she is, taking a little break. We've almost finished these tables that we've been painting. This one's been sanded down, just needs a coat of varnish. And that's about it. Okay, so that's sort of where we're at currently. There's a lot left to do, and I think I'll be filming another 1 or 2 videos to wrap up the whole process. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up if you did so I know to make more of these. And subscribe here if you haven't already. And watch the last vlog here. And come back soon for the next one.